Good evening. How are you, sir? Good. So, how is everything going on? All right. So, where is Rubal, Jahid, and Bilal? Can you see my screen? What we are going to do today is we want to start with BDD Cucumber, okay? It's a framework. BDD Cucumber. In Java, we say BDD Cucumber, and in Python, we say BDD Behave. But almost same, like 95% very similar, okay? But if you ask me which one is easier, actually both are easy. If you don't understand, both are very difficult. If you understand, both are very easy, okay? So it's good to go first with BDD Cucumber, because if you understand it, it will be really easy, okay? But if you directly go to BDD Behave, you may find it a little difficult. So what we want to do, we will go first with BDD Cucumber, then we will just go to Behave, jump into the PyCharm, and just follow the same step we did in BDD Cucumber, okay? Actually no difference, but folder structure is very different, okay? Everything is almost same, and the purpose also same. Definitely we are working on automation, okay? Now let me, PyTest is unit tests. PyTest is also a framework that does unit testing, as well as if you want to do like integration testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, you know, even you can do retesting, regression testing with PyTest. But if you want to go with user acceptance testing, you have to go with BDD Cucumber, okay? BDD Cucumber also can do unit testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, integration testing, retesting. You can do with BDD Cucumber every kind of testing, but it is specially designed for user acceptance testing, okay? Now, you know, levels of testing, okay? Let me recap. Levels of testing, okay? Level of testing or levels of testing, okay? Whatever, level of testings. You know, level of testings are, first start with what? Smoke testing. Start with smoke testing, okay? Smoke testing. Then maybe sanity testing, then unit testing, then integration testing, then integration, then what? Retesting, then regression testing, then end-to-end testing or system testing. And finally, what? User acceptance. Okay, so actually these are the levels of testing, but in between we also do smoke and sanity testing. Okay, now with PyTest you can do all this testing. Okay, but if you want to do end-to-end testing, system testing, then you have to work with BDD Cucumber, especially user acceptance testing. Okay, the final testing we do with BDD Cucumber. And the IT industries, especially software development and testing industry, they use, most of the company they use like 90-95% BDD Cucumber. Okay, so this is must have skills if you want to be a good automation test engineer. Okay, without it you cannot apply, so that is very important. Maybe you are not working in the project with user acceptance testing because you are joining as a junior test automation engineer or test automation engineer. There are more senior test automation engineers. They will be doing this user acceptance testing. You will be doing only all these things. Okay, but in the interview you have to face a lot of questions from here. Okay, and maybe you will be helping the senior test engineers in writing codes, writing the project structure. Okay, so today we are going to learn it. This is let me show you. This is Eclipse IDE. Eclipse IDE means, yeah, integrated development environment. I'm going to teach you first BDD Cucumber with Selenium with Java. Then I'll come back with BDD Behave. It will be easier for us. Okay, now though we are using Selenium with Java, actually we are not directly working with Java. Okay, now let me show you maybe a little basic about Java. You know, right? You know Java? Have you ever worked with IDE Eclipse or Eclipse IDE? A little bit. Then it's good. I can, sorry? Oh, you can, no problem. Yeah, if you have. So what I'm going to do, first I'm just going to create a project. Let me start from the very beginning. Create a project. Say for example, Java project. Okay, you know how to create Java project, right? Yeah, Java brush up. Okay, and I hit next. then go to finish. I think I'm recording. Yes, right? It's not being recorded or recording. Recorded. Yeah, recording. Okay, Java brush up. Okay, so inside the Java project we have this structure. One is Java runtime environment library, system library. There are a lot of jar files. Okay, then we have src, means source folder, right? Inside the src I'm going to create a package, and package should be always started with small cap, right? Java revision. Okay, finish. And inside the package I'm going to create a class. Now please tell me what is class. Okay, it's a blueprint. Now this is our class. Class means blueprint of our object that we are going to create. It can be application, it can be web application, it can be games, it can be any software. And inside the class, this is class, opening curly braces and closing curly braces. Okay, and inside the class we have a main method. Okay, main method. And to run the Java program we need a main method, right? And inside the main method we write our programming. Now what is programming? Koshe, what is programming? Exactly, programming is nothing but set of instructions that we write in different codes to tell the computer what to do and what not to do, right? To serve our purpose, okay? To get things done, we write set of instructions for our computer so that it can complete whatever instructions we are giving to the computer to do. Okay? Yeah, yeah, it's a project, name of the project. Then we have, when we create a project, we will have like folder structure like Java brush up, then Java runtime system library, then src, these three. Then inside the source folder I create Java revision package. Package is nothing but a folder. Okay, folder. Okay, inside the package I create a class Java for BDD. Okay, now in Java programming language, before we do anything, what we have to do is we have to define and declare. Okay, how we can define? I can say we have different types of data, like integer, float. Integer is complete number, float is decimal number, double, and string, boolean, all these things, right? So I just define and declare. First I am telling a, and I'm saying a is equal to like 100, say for example. Okay, so a is what? It's a variable. Variable is nothing but a container that stores a data. What data it is storing? It's an integer. Integer is complete number, right? Integer. And another variable I'm taking, that is b. Name of the variable is b, and I'm storing data inside the b, and that is another integer. So I have to tell before I do anything it's an integer. Okay, then I'm giving a name to my variable and storing a data inside the variable. Okay, now if I say integer, another variable c is a plus b. Okay, and I can what? I can print it. I can get an output. I just write cease, then control space bar, then press on enter. Okay, again I just BDD dot for Java. I just right button click on Java revision on the package and click on class and name it. Okay, I just name it Java. Yeah, Java for BDD Cucumber, say for example, and I just check public static void main so that I don't need to write the main method, and hit on finish, and automatically it has given an extension .java. Okay, it's saying problem. Okay, let me see the screen. Could you please share it? Share it. First, what you have to do, you have to check whether you have Java on your machine. How you can check it? Just go to cmd and write Java. Okay, and you can write Java C, means Java compiler. Okay, CLS. All right, Java dot v means version. Sorry, Java version, and it will show you the version of the Java programming software, whether it is in your machine or not. Is there Java? Let me see it. Share the screen. No. No. You know how to share, right? No. Not yet. Okay. Go ahead again. Yeah, sometimes, you know. Okay. Share it. No. No. I'm waiting to see it. What's wrong? Or what you can do is you can call me and check whether it does work when you call. You share? No? Just hang up. Yes. Yeah, this is the disadvantage of technology also. Sometimes it disturbs, Okay, let me share. But you can share you can see my screen, right? But why I cannot see yours one? Okay, try again. I stop sharing. No, I close. I close. Hmm. Not really. When I share, you can see my screen, right? I'm sharing now. Can you see my screen? But why I can't see you? Okay, try again. I'm not sure. You want to do it? All right, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Your eclipse is right here. Yeah. To top, go up. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Java runtime environment. Java. Okay. I got it. Actually, you don't have this software anymore, or this one is infected. So what you have to do, you have to delete it and you have to reinstall. Okay. So you have to delete it. Just delete it. Yeah, just delete. Yeah, you can delete it. And you can also delete from your machine. Building workspaces has encountered a problem. Okay. So yeah, it's not allowing you to work on the workspace you are using it. So what do you have to do? You have to restart the Eclipse again because because building workspace has encountered a problem. Now it's not allowing you to create all this folders in the workspace. Maybe your workspace is full or there is no workspace at all. Okay, click on it. You have to understand what is workspace, why it is not allowing you to create, you know. Okay, you see Eclipse workspace. This is your workspace. You see in the C drive users slash Toshiba slash Eclipse workspace. Okay, now this workspace can be um, created anywhere. Okay, click on browse. uh, anywhere actually, or you can keep it in the uh, desktop. Yeah, then create new folder, create new folder. Okay, name it BDD Cucumber. Okay, all right, click click on outside the, yeah, okay, select. Now this is your workspace. Okay, okay, launch. Maybe now it will work. So BDD Cucumber, you see you have now a workspace on your desktop. Right, right. Everything, whatever you are writing the code, it will be storing on this folder. Okay. Yeah, you can create the folder anywhere in your computer. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, okay, go and create. Not here, not here. Go to file. Okay, go to new. Click on it. Go to Java project. Name it. Okay. On finish. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. Don't create. Just go don't create. Okay. Then right button, click on source folder, ASRC, not there. On ASRC, yes. Create a package. Name it. Brush up. Okay, no problem. No dash. It should be either underscore or together. Okay. Okay, no problem. Then now right button, click again. Go to class. Create. Click it. And name it BDD Cucumber. Okay, whatever. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now just follow me. Okay. So I share my screen. Okay. So I go to my class and I just write CISO and press Ctrl spacebar. Okay, and I print C, and it will be printing C is equal to A plus B. 100 plus 5 is 105, right? Alright, so this is very simple, and even you can print C. So now you can print D, then you have to write here int D is equal to A divided by D. Okay, and print it. It will print main Java error. Okay, actually it's B, not D. Yeah. Okay, 100 by 5 is 20. Okay, now if you declare and define data type with string, you have to first say string. Okay, then you can say your first name is equal to Koshei. Okay, and string last name equal to rookie, right? Okay, and I can say full name is equal to first name plus last name, and this is also string. Okay, and now I can just say CISO control spacebar full name. Okay, I can tell the computer my full name is, okay, full name. Alright, now it comes together. What I can do, I can just make it maybe one space, or I can make it here another class and then space. Okay, what's wrong? It's not working, right? Okay, no. Okay, actually I can make it here. Okay. Or I can make it here, maybe. All right. Okay. Now we can program. Maybe you can define string career. Okay. And I say career is equal to Selenium. Or I can say SDET. Okay. And I can say int salary is okay 10,000, maybe 100,000, say for example. And I can say CISO I am career and my salary is $100 salary per year. Okay, now just run it. I am an SDET and my salary is $100,000 per year. I can make it okay. All right, now we can start with BDD Cucumber. If you understand this, you are good enough to go with BDD Cucumber. Okay, now first you have to know what is BDD Cucumber. BDD Cucumber is nothing but a framework. Okay, let me tell you. There are two types of frameworks. Okay, Are you listening me? Hello? Okay. One is user-defined framework that we create by ourselves. And another one is Java inbuilt framework. Okay. Now in the user-defined framework, you can create keyword-driven, can be data-driven, and it can be hybrid. Hybrid is nothing but combination of keyword-driven and data-driven. Okay. Combination of both is hybrid framework. In Java inbuilt framework, there are like JUnit framework, TestNG framework, and BDD Cucumber. Okay, so these two framework is must learn for the Selenium test automation engineers. JUnit maybe not necessary because the same JUnit is only for unit testing. You can do the same testing with TestNG. TestNG means test next generation. You have more feature than JUnit. TestNG can do the same unit test, and also it can do more level of testing except user acceptance testing. Okay, user defined means you are creating the framework by yourself. Robot framework is different. Robot framework is inbuilt framework. Yeah, right, right. And uh, in robot framework you can also create your own framework. Okay, I will show you later because that one is little bit more advanced level. First you have to understand TestNG BDD Cucumber, then we can go to there. Okay, now this one is easier. Okay, and we can work with BDD Cucumber. Everything we can do in TestNG and user acceptance testing also. Especially BDD Cucumber is designed and created for user acceptance testing, but you can work also the other levels of testing with BDD Cucumber. Okay, so if you understand BDD Cucumber well, actually you can cover also data driven, keyword driven inside the BDD Cucumber. Okay, now let's go. Right, you can use them. Yeah, you can, but different project can use maybe for for integration testing, unit testing, and retesting, regression testing, end-to-end testing, they might use TestNG. And for user acceptance testing, they might use BDD Cucumber. Okay. Now, you have to understand what is BDD Cucumber. Okay. Just write BDD Cucumber. Some might pronounce it Cucumber. Okay. Go to images and see. In BDD Cucumber, living documentation, automated tests, and executable specification. Nothing can be understood. Okay, let me take another picture. Maybe there is more. Actually describe that behavior, write the test step definition, run and fail, write code, make step pass, run and pass. These are the steps. Actually that's not very clear. Let me choose another one. Okay. Behavior driven development, it's actually written in Gherkin language. What is Gherkin language? Gherkin language has a specific syntax that is given, when, then. Okay, given to set up the context where the scenario happens, means starts. When means to interact with the system somehow, means action. Then to check that the outcome of the interaction was what we expected. So given is precondition actually, and when is the action, and then is the outcome, result. Okay, like given I am on Amazon site, that means I am already on Amazon.com. Okay, when I search for an iPad, means when I take action, then I should receive a list of iPads with various prices. Now this is called Gherkin language. Gherkin language is simply a business language that is exactly English language, right? And Gherkin is nothing but a business language that is exactly like same as English language. Okay, now it has 3 steps. First step is feature. It has feature file. Okay, and feature file starts with the name of the feature dot feature. So extension will be feature, and inside the feature file there will be a feature. Feature is what? Login to email system. There is feature. Feature means what to be tested. Okay, as an employee I want to log in into my email system with provided username and password, and scenario is exactly verify the employee could log in email system that we are going to test. Okay, and scenario outline, verify that we can log in Gmail. Given is, I told you, precondition. I launch https accounts.google.com page. when is action, when I fill in email with email and fill in password with password, and also action, series of action, okay, and click on sign in button, then is actual result that is expected. I am on the home page, okay. Then what we can do, we can also go to scenarios. This is scenario, this is scenarios, okay. You see scenarios or scenario outlines we can write. Then we put email password, email password, email password, okay. We will see it. We will first do up to here today, then next class we will complete it, okay. When we will complete it, you will see how easily we can implement this into our project. I can give you one example. I have one project here. Let me start from the very beginning. It will be easier for you to understand. I'm going to project. I'm not taking Java project. This time I'm taking Maven project, okay? Maven. I choose the Maven. How I choose it? Look, I go to file, okay? Then I didn't choose Java project. I choose rather project. Then I choose Maven project. If it is not seen here, just write here Maven and it will pop up, okay. Then select it, go to next, okay, click on next. Rubel is sending me message. What the hell? Let me check. Rubel is sending me message on Facebook. He said, my friend, I'm not attending today. No problem. All right. Now just go to next. Okay. So I just sorry. What is Maven? Maven is build management tool. It's a project management tool. Okay. It's a project management tool. It comes with Java and Eclipse, okay. It comes with Eclipse. It's inbuilt. Then I just say group ID. I just say Cucumber with crochet, okay. And I write crochet and Babu, okay. So package is Cucumber with crochet dot and bubble, okay. Then click on finish. Which one? And bubble, okay. And bubble. Now source main Java is for the developer usually. src test Java is for the testers. You see, Cucumber with crochet and bubble. And bubble is the name of the project, and Cucumber with crochet is the name of the package. Okay, now this is Java runtime system library. This is Maven dependency jar files. Okay, this is src again. This is target. We don't need to use it. We need to use this one, pom. Pom means pom XML means where we keep our Maven dependencies. Okay, so this is XML file. We call it pom.xml file. Okay, now you can just go to Google and just write what is pom.xml in Maven. A project object model, or POM, is the fundamental unit of work in Maven. Okay, it is an XML file that contains information about the project and configuration details used by Maven to build the project. It contains default values for most projects. Okay, so if you go to pom.xml, this is inbuilt. You didn't do anything, it is already there in the project. Okay, now to build the framework you need some more dependencies. Okay, dependencies. This is opening dependencies tag and this is closing, right? And inside this there is one dependency. It's actually software, and the version is 3.8.1, that is JUnit. Okay, this is already here, and we need some more dependencies here, and we have to bring it from Maven repository. Okay, what are the dependencies we need? Let us check. I build a framework, BDD framework, and if you go to POM, you will see in this project, except this JUnit dependency, I have more dependencies here. You see, Cucumber core, I have Cucumber Java, I have Cucumber JUnit. Okay, I have Cucumber JVM dependencies, I have Cucumber reporting, I have Cucumber, this is Gherkin, I have more dependencies. Okay, how we can bring it now, this is project and how we can build them, bringing the dependency into the project. Like we have to bring Cucumber core. Okay, Cucumber core, how I can bring it? I just go to mvn repository, that is Maven repository. Okay, right here, then click here Cucumber core. Okay, and press enter. You can see Cucumber core. There are two. I'm taking the info.cukes. I click here and I can find the jars here. Okay, so I just click here and copy it. Okay, then go back to my project. Where is my project? And bubble. Okay, go to here, go to pom.xml, and I just press here. This is another dependency, and this dependency name is Cucumber core. Okay, the same way I can bring whatever I need from there. Like now I need, say for example, cucumber reporting. Okay, say for example, I click on search cucumber reporting. There are two. Yeah, and we can check also cucumber reporting. We are taking info cube. Maven cucumber reporting. This is also cucumber reporting. We can choose either one and take one of them. Okay, now to save our time, thus you can take one by one. I'll give you the list. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just taking from previous project. Just double click and I will take except this JUnit and cucumber core I already taken, and I will copy all the dependencies. So once you practice and get them, save in one place because you will need it in your project also. Okay, actually in your project, your project lead or task lead will give you, yeah, they will give you the name of the dependencies. Okay, in a list, step by step. It will give you instructions how to set up the project. You just look at it and go one by one. Okay, then just I paste here. You see I have JUnit, so I'll take except JUnit, I will take everything. I have JUnit only, so except JUnit, I will take everything. Okay, I copy, then go to pom.xml and just paste it here. Okay, and I just press Ctrl S, and you see building workspace. Can you see it here at the corner bottom? Building workspace. This all software are being downloaded inside the workspace. Okay, and preparing your project to work on. So it's really easy and saving your time. Okay, so within like 10-15 minutes we can do it. But if you, another way we can do it, if you go that way, it will take much longer time. How we can go? We can go to jar. Okay, click on jar and it will be downloaded. Okay, then one by one we have to import into our project. It will take maybe 1 hour. Yeah, now it's done, ready to go. Okay, now to create BDD Cucumber project, we have to follow three steps. Okay, one is we have to create feature file and feature file extension will be dot feature. Okay, dot feature. If you forget to put the extension, your whole project will not work. Okay, this is step one. Okay, and step two, you have to create step definition file. Okay, and finally step three, you have to create tests runner class with JUnit. Okay, so these three steps you have to complete. Okay, so first we are going to take the step one. What we are going to do, we are going to create a feature file, and feature file will be, extension will be dot feature. Okay, which is our project, this one. So I just delete this by default. What is it? Package. I create my own package. Before I create my package, I just write make a folder that is step definition. Sorry, it's a feature. I create a folder, okay, and I name it feature. Okay, actually it can be features. Okay, I create a folder in my project that is features. Okay, and inside the feature I create a feature file. Okay, no difference at all. No difference at all. Actually, no difference. Both are folder. Okay. Now inside the feature, I am creating a file that is, it can be anything. Okay. Name can be anything. Say for example, login feature, login tests. Okay. Or login functionality test dot feature. There should be dot feature. Okay, login tests dot feature. I click on finish, and you see a feature file is being created inside the feature. Taking much more time. Okay, you see, a feature file has been created. Okay, and we can just write, what is it? Feature. Okay, and functionality. Okay, then inside the feature there will be what? Scenario, right? Can you remember? Scenario. Okay, and inside the scenario will be given, when, then syntax. Okay, given given I am on the, or I can say my browser opens. My browser is open. Okay, this is precondition, browser is open. When we better write user opens the browser. Okay, then I say when the user navigate to URL, you can write like this, URL https rate facebook.com. okay, and the user enters correct username and the user enters correct passwords and the user click on the login button, then what? Then the user must successfully access into the account. Okay, so these are the steps. So this is scenario. You can say tests the login functionality with correct credentials. Okay, now you can see there is error because you have 3 steps, and this feature file and this step definition file should be mapped and connected to each other. Okay, why? Because whatever we are writing the steps here, we will implement them into the Java code, writing the Java program in Selenium. Okay, that is why it is very important to map with this scenario the Gherkin syntax with Java step definitions. Okay, now still it is vague, but it will be very clear after you go to that step. Now we are going to create step definition right here. Create first step definition package as step definitions. Okay, step definitions. Then inside the package I create step definition class, and I'll name it login test step definitions. Okay, then click on finish. Right now I have to map this class with this login test dot feature. How? Look, I just click on login test feature, right button click here, and go to run as Cucumber feature. Okay, look again, go to login test dot feature, run as Cucumber feature. Clear? Jose, can you hear me? Jose, are you there? I cannot hear you. Then I just run it. Again, go to run as Cucumber feature. Right button click, run as Cucumber feature. It's running. Are you there? Yeah, run as Cucumber feature. It should be running. It's not running. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Run configuration. We can take this login.feature and we can run from here. You see, it's running. Actually, we don't want it, okay? Yeah, uh, it's actually running a different user login feature file, the previous file, okay? I don't want to run them. Okay, let me close it. We want to run it. Run as Cucumber feature. Yeah, it should be also running. You see, it has run. Now go to here and we will find the step definitions. Okay, let's see again what's wrong. Login tests run as Cucumber. Let's see here. It's not user login. Our one is user login tests. Okay, there is no login tests. So go to run as Cucumber feature. Let me check here. It's not login tests. We are login tests dot feature. There isn't. It's not showing. Let me go to project and clean it. Clean all the projects or only one? I want to clean only this project, new project. Clean. Okay. Then maybe let me run it and see what's wrong. Not is refreshing actually. Just I maybe clean, just refreshing. Okay. And build a success. Okay. it, refresh, and just run it. Success means our build management tool is okay. Okay, there is nothing wrong. Okay, so I go to login feature again. Actually, it should be running, you know, run as Cucumber feature. Yeah, it's run. Okay, now you see. So when I run from here, it didn't run, but when I run from here, it ran. Now you see, no difference at all. Actually, I refreshed and it worked. Now you see, the feature I wrote, it came here, the scenario and the step definition actually. The step, Gherkin, syntax, given, when, and then. Then you see BDD Cucumber give me all this code. I don't need to write them. You see? Right. Based on my Gherkin syntax and the steps I wrote here, he write the code for me. Okay, when I run the step definition file, it give me step definitions. So I just copy it and go to my step definition file. Okay, actually some people will show you to write each and every code here step by step watching this file. Okay, but it'll take like 5 hours, so we are saving like 4 or 5 hours when we are just running the feature file and going to the step definitions and just I copy and paste here. What about it? Yeah, if you don't run the feature file, then what you have to do, you have to write one by one like this. You have to bring this, copy one line, then go to step definition file, just put here. Okay, then write @given. Okay, then write all these codes, put inverted comma. Okay, then you have to put this sign. Okay, then put here $sign. Okay, then create the, not class, is it class? It's actually method public void, then copy this. Okay, this will be, and you have to bind it. You will bind it, bind underscore. Okay, and make it a method. Okay, so you have to create for each and every step like this. Okay, so it will take long hours to complete the project. Now we have actually everything almost ready. I don't need it, so I just cut it out, these two lines. Okay, it actually comes with step definition. We don't need it, it's extra. Okay, so I just cut it out. So always we will delete it, then write our own codes. Okay, now you see, given is, I told you this is, given is precondition. User open the browser. Actually it should be opens, so I made mistake. Okay, but it will work. But if I change it now, it will not work. Okay, now given, you see, it's a Gherkin syntax. Since we have Gherkin dependency, okay, so we have to import it, then error gone. The same way, when we can import it, and you see, when now we wrote and, but Gherkin knows this and we used instead of when. Okay, you can keep when, but to make it more beautiful we will write and we can import it. And once we import and, we don't need to import them anymore. Okay, it's a logic. And then, okay, now just we will write the code. Okay, what code? When and end. Okay, now it's the continuation of when part. Okay, so if you just write when, it sounds odd. Okay, so you can just say this is the continuation of when. Okay, so when is, I told you, this is action. We are taking action. We are giving email address, we are giving uh, password, we are clicking on the login button. Okay, so this is action. And then is finally what? This is the output. Then what happened? User can log in into his account. Okay, so actually there are three main syntax for Gherkin language. That is given, when, then. Okay, and you can write here and also. You can continue with and user click on logout button. Okay, then you have to map it, so you have to write here if you want to write and. Okay, then you have to write here. Okay, before you run the feature file. Okay, now you see the error has gone because when we run the feature file, copy the codes and paste here and import all the uh, Gherkin syntax. Okay, when, given, when, then, it has become mapped, means it has become meshed, and it has become binded to each other. Okay, you understand me? Now you cannot run it because we don't have main method here. Do we have main method? No, we don't have. So without main method you cannot run Java program. So to run this, what we need another class, that is JUnit test runner class. So inside this test, I will create another package and I will call it my test runner. Okay, click on finish. My test runner. Inside the package, I will create a class, and name of the class is test runner. Okay, finish, and this is test runner. Okay, to run these test cases, actually this is in the feature file, my test cases are here, then I mapped it, run the feature file, and create a step definition file or class, and inside the class I take all the code that generated automatically, okay, and I imported all this Gherkin given, when, and then. What are these? We call them annotation. Okay, when we put at the rate, we call annotation, when annotation, and annotation. Okay, now first I have to run the code. Okay, given the user open the browser. So in Java project, what we have to do, first we have to set up. Okay, how we do it, we just go to write system dot set property. Okay, and we write the key is what we are going to use here, actually web driver dot Chrome. Say for example, it can be Firefox, no problem. Firefox, actually for Firefox we write gecko. Okay, dot driver. Okay, and in the value we just put the path of the driver. Okay, the same way we give the executable path in Python. Can you remember? To do it, we have to go to where? Go to Selenium dot Selenium hq.org. Okay, do you remember? We come here and download the gecko driver. Okay, Mozilla Firefox is gecko driver. We need driver, then go and scroll down. Gecko driver for my one is Windows 64. I will take Windows 32 because 32 works better. Okay, then I just open it. Let's go to download folder. Where is download? Can you see download? Where? Desktop is this one. this is download. My computer is packed with information. Okay, gecko driver, this one, right? So this one. So what I will do, I will just extract here. It's extracted. Extract here. Yes to all. It says already there, so replaced it. I just copy it. I can take the path from here, okay? Directly I can take the path from here. You see? I can take the path from here. But I don't want to take the path from here. What I want to do, I want to copy it, take it to the project, and I create a folder for driver. Okay? I create a folder and say drivers. And inside the driver, I will keep all the drivers here. I just copy and paste. Okay? Alright? If I go to my previous folder, I have another. This is Chrome driver. I can just copy it. Once you done it, you don't need to go there again and again. Just copy and paste. Okay? So just I copy and paste here, and I have now two drivers. You see, I have Chrome driver and Gecko driver. Now we are using Gecko driver. Right button click, go to properties, take this path, okay, and just paste here. Okay, all right. Now what I will say web driver equal to driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, now I can import this web driver because web driver is a class and it's coming with the dependency jar files. Okay, I'm importing Firefox driver also. Okay, and now just I can say driver dot get URL. What is the URL? Yeah, HTTPS sorry, facebook.com. Okay, now you cannot just run it because you don't have actually main method. Okay, so you have to run with the test runner. Okay, now to run with the test runner, what you have to do, I can show you from here. Test runner. Okay, test right here, my test runner. You see, I create a test runner. This is test runner class. Okay, inside the class I have nothing, but what I have, run with feature. Okay, run with, at the run with is cucumber.class class. We are running with Cucumber class, okay, and Cucumber options, okay, Cucumber options. Then we have to tell this class where is the features. This features equal to features. Where are the features? The features is right here. The feature is inside the features, okay. So you just write the name of the folder, and this test runner will understand that you are talking about this feature. Where is feature? Feature folder, okay. And glue is binding the Gherkin language and the step definition together. It's mapping with each other. Now the glue, where is the glue step definition? Where is the step definition? Here, step definitions, okay. So you just mention the package of your step definition class, okay. Just write step definitions. You understand me? So how? Let me show you. Test runner. So run with, you will say run with, and it will be with Cucumber dot class. When I write Cucumber dot, it will show me Cucumber dot class, okay, and I just press on enter, okay, and automatically it imported Cucumber dot API JUnit Cucumber, okay. And I have to import run with also. Run with what? JUnit 4 library, okay. When I import it, JUnit 4 is already coming here, okay. And I have another annotation, that is Cucumber options, okay. And inside the option, I have to import it. Cucumber options has been imported. Then I have to write what I am going to tell this test runner class. I have to give the information. What are the information I have to tell about the features? What are the features? Features is this feature. These features, okay? So I'm mentioning features. Then I just put comma, and I have to mention the glue code that is binding this feature and step definition together and map to each other, okay. And that is step definitions. I'm just telling where is the step definitions. I just write step definitions, okay. Now what I can do, I just save it. You can also write in this one line, okay. You can keep like this, no problem at all. Okay, you understand me? Now just run it. Now you see JUnit is here. Okay, run it and it will invoke the browser. Navigate to facebook.com. Okay, now since we didn't write the code for entering the username, email, password and click on login, it didn't run. Okay, now what we have to do to make it pass, we have to go to step definition and we have to write the other codes also, right? So how we will write it? We have to go to driver dot find. This driver is not working here. Why? Because this is one method and this is another method. So you have to make this driver global. Okay, so how you can make this driver global? You have to take it in the class level, make it driver. Yeah, I'm making it global. Okay, now you see it has become global, right? Now driver dot, now you see find element by dot, I want to find element by name or ID, whatever. You can take ID. Okay, and you have to put the ID here. Okay, then same way you have to send keys. Here will be your username or Gmail. Okay, and let's go to Facebook. Say for example, I created this account just to practice. Okay, so what I can do, I can click here, inspect the element the same way we did earlier. Click on the inspector, click on here and take name is email and ID is also email, right? I'm taking the ID and ID value I put here and sending key we code wetest @ gmail.com. Okay, now the same way I can write the other code right here, and here I want to find by name, say for example by name. Okay, now I have to find the name. Click back here, find by name. What is name? Name is pass. Okay, Koshe, can you hear me? By name So this is correct username. Actually, what is it? Oh, got it. We are making mistake. Okay, no problem. And password is, say for example, admin123, say for example. Actually, this is just we are invoking the browser yes. Okay, go ahead. I'll complete it and I will send you the record. Okay, so actually user navigate to the URL, so it will be here. Then user enter correct email or username, it will be here. Okay, and user put correct password, it will be here. Okay, and finally user click on, I can say driver dot, actually I don't need it, I just copy and paste. Okay, and what do we have to do? We click on login button. Okay, click. So I go to the web application. So what I have to do, to click on login button, I have to click on login. And login button, actually I have lot of things. I have ID, I'm not taking ID. I'll take expert. Copy and copy expert. So I'll take expert. So it's not by name, it's by expert. And expert is this one. Okay, and I want to click on the login button. And finally, then what we have to assert, actually how we can assert, we can say assert dot assert equals expected equal to actuals. Say for example, expected is this, actual is this. Okay, what will be the actual actual, say for example, I want actual title of the page. How I can find it? I can find it with driver dot get plus current URL page source title. Okay, title. Okay, title. So it will give you the actual title. So if I put it into string store, into the string, like title. Okay, if I just run the title, it will give the title. Title will be maybe Facebook. Okay, so the actual is this one. So I just put the title here. Okay, and expected is, say for Facebook. All right, we can check actually. See, so, and we can just run it and check it. What is the type? Okay. Just run it. Let's check. So I just right button click, go to run JUnit, invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com. Oh my goodness, where is going? My goodness, you didn't working on it. 5 steps, actually we have 6 steps, right? Which one is our test runner? I think this one. Okay, we took the wrong one. Right button click on JUnit tests, login test. Okay, it's invoking the browser, navigating to the web application facebook.com, passing the parameters, click on login button. Actually it didn't click. Okay, it didn't click. Yeah, I have, but it didn't click. Why? We have to check it. Okay, it didn't actually click, you see, and the user click on the login button, it didn't pass because there is star, means there is problem. So I have to go to step definition, driver find element by expert. Okay, yeah, this is actually, we call it dynamic expert, so it's sometimes changing. Okay, so if we run this time, second time it will pass, third time again it will fail, fourth time it will be passing. What's wrong? Oh, no internet. Can you hear me? Internet connection is disrupting. Yeah, it's connected now. Oh, no internet. Come on. This is America, man. Okay, it's connected now. Try again. Let me run it again. It's again fail. Let's run it again. it's now clicked. Okay, are you there? So login successful. Okay, 6 steps passed. Okay, so this is passed. Now what we can do, we can make it clear. So it's like there is question mark, it's like a little broken. So how we can do it? We can write one command. That is, okay, let's go to our project. This is test runner. On. Don't sleep. Not responding. Okay. Now if I go to test runner, here it is. This is step definition, and if we go to test runner, what is test runner? Test runner. It's right here. My test runner. Okay. Test runner. Then we can say monochrome is equal to true. I just copy it. Okay. Then just check what happens when I say monochrome equal to true. It will be a little different. Just let me run it and check it. It didn't click. Second time it will be click. Anyway. And you will see one failed, okay? 4 pass and 1 skipped. And if you go to, if you run this time, it will pass again actually. So what you can do, you can go to project and clean it, okay? Then run it. So when one fails, it becomes red. When all pass, it will become green. now clicked. I told you first time it will play, then second time it will pause, because the XPath is dynamic XPath. We will learn how we can handle them in the next class. Okay, so it's running, I think. See, now there is no question mark. Why? Because 6 passed. Okay, we wrote monochrome is equal to true. Even we can run a dry run equal to true, means we want to run our test cases, but we don't want to invoke the browser and run, execute all tests. We don't want it visible. Okay, Cucumber BDD, it will run internally and we cannot see it. Okay, how? Let me show you. And if you want to see the result, you can just click on the tree and check it. Okay, one by one. Okay, and just run it now. Dry run is equal to true, so it will not be visible. Okay, it will run internally. You see, it's running. Okay, it showed you the result. All are passed. Okay, but it didn't show you that it has been executed. The browser didn't invoke. Okay, but all passed. Okay, now you want to create a report, then you have to I can bring maybe from here how we can create report. I just go to test runner and copy this. Okay, copy to test runner. So I will just paste here, and I have to put comma here. Sorry, outside the inverted comma. I have to write format for my report. Then inside the curly braces I have to write pretty. It will be inside the inverted comma, then comma, and the report where I want to see them. I want, first one is HTML report, colon. In the folder I want is test dash output or test underscore output, and comma. Another report I want is in JSON file, that is in JSON underscore output slash cucumber.json. Okay, I want another report that is JUnit, in JUnit colon, it will be JUnit underscore XML underscore output and Cucumber XML. Okay, now there will be no parentheses because I have one parenthesis. Now if you see in our project we don't have now any report, but let me make it clear. There is no report at all, but when I will run it now, after running this code, Control S, I will find, just go to project and clean, and you make big change, maybe clean all the project, then I want to clean only this project. Then I just right button click, let me make it bigger screen. I just press Control M and it has become bigger. When I will press another Control M, it will be restored. Okay, Control M, then I just run, right button click, run as JUnit test, and invoking the browser, navigating to, my goodness, we are running different test runner. This is our test runner. This is not this one. This one. Okay. Actually, this is the one. I think, yeah. So I have to say this is dry run is false. I don't want dry run right now. Then I have to just paste it again. Okay. Then right button click, run as JUnit test, and it's now running. Invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com, passing the parameters. I clicked on login button. I click it. Alright. Didn't pass, but some test cases passed. Okay. One failed. It didn't click. Okay. Let me run it again, and this time it will pass definitely. Invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com, passing the parameters, and again it failed to click on login button. Okay, so it didn't click. Now let's try again. I told you the problem because it is the XPath is actually dynamic, and we will handle it in the next class. Okay, so let's try again. Click now, and all going to be passed. Okay. Yeah, 6 steps passed. Okay. All are here, wonderful, and Facebook. Okay. So we can go to login steps and say assert, that is Facebook title is Facebook. Okay. Expected. And it missed. Assert not every. It's assert equals. Okay. All right. Now, again, if you run it, it's invoking the browser, navigating to web application facebook.com, passing the parameters, and you have to click on login. I know the problem. Alright, I click it and BDD Cucumber, Gherkin, it understands the Selenium test automation didn't click it, I click it, okay? Now if I run it again, click on JUnit, it will invoke the browser, navigate to the application facebook.com. It will pass the parameters and click on login button. Right. Okay. What we can do, maybe we can change it to not text path. I can take maybe CSS selector. Okay. And I go to step definition and change the code by XPath, and I say I tell it's by CSS okay, then I just cut it out. All right. You can write it. Same thing. Actually, I can write my own XPath. I can write with value login. Okay. Okay. Next class we will see how we can handle all this dynamic XPaths. Okay. So let me run it again. It's going to pass by this time. I told you sometimes it changes. Right, click now. And it has become pass. Let me show you the report now. Yes, I'm in the class. Okay, no problem. So, one scenarios, one pass, 6 steps, 6 pass, okay? And it took like 33 seconds. All right, wonderful. Now let's go to the report. If you see here, there is no report yet. So to get the report, what we can do, we can just go here and refresh and see now reports are here. The first report is where? JSON report, JUnit report, and another one is test output. So we can just go to index.html and just right button click and open with browser, or you can also open with system editor. You see, not now. You see, this is HTML report. Beautiful. Okay. Now, if you want to open with JUnit Cucumber XML file, right button click, okay, open it, and you know XML file, how does it look like? Okay. Open with JUnit XML editor, text editor, however you want to. I want with system editor. This is, you see, XML report, past. Okay, and another one is JSON file. You know, JSON file. So look like a little bit different. You can use text editor also, no problem. It's opening with Visual Studio. Beautiful. Okay. You see, this is JSON file. All right. See, scenario, keyword, steps, given, then, and result is passed. Okay, status is passed. So thus we can create a complete framework with BDD Cucumber. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next week we are going to work with the dynamic expert, dynamic expert that causes sometimes problem. Okay, so thank you very much. Watch the video tutorial once again. Try to understand it first, then practice. It's not a rocket science. Even people learn rocket science. It's easy, but you have to practice. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Bye.